Good afternoon. So I was asked a question about programming, and what came to mind was the renewing of a person's mind by way of programming. We've been so conditioned since we were adolescents to a certain way of programming by social constructs that we don't even realize have taken effect on us. The God mind and the world mind is what we're battling with. The God mind is truths that never change, universal laws that never change, that are set forth in stone by the Creator since the beginning of time. The world mind is social constructs that were put in place that we battle against, that keeps us from keeping that God mind and associating with the world mind, which is ultimately limiting beliefs and the beliefs of abundance. God mind, beliefs of abundance; world mind, beliefs of or limiting beliefs. I too struggle with that. It's unfortunate that we've been programmed a certain way and we have to get out of that. So I broke it down like this. I said, so what do you think programs are? Let's take it all the way down. You say this is a gold microphone. That's two different programs. It's gold and it's a microphone. You say that's a sign behind me. You say this is a feather. Those are all programs. Your mind files things and then it puts it in your memory banks. Essentially is a program. That's what's happened to us over time. We've put a lot of programs in our mind, and the programs either are going to have you in a limiting belief or in a belief of abundance. A lot of people say, well, the economy's doing bad, and that's something I struggle with. In things that I want to do, I focus on the economy. But a lot of times that could be the case, and a lot of times that couldn't be the case, or it won't be the case. It won't be the case because if you have a God mind and a mind of abundance, and you realize that you're going to win regardless if you can vibrate on the frequency of whatever you're trying to accomplish. A lot of times we think that we are vibrating on these vibrations to accomplish what we're trying to accomplish, but the world mind, the limiting mind, keeps you down here, and the God mind is trying to get you to come here. It's trying to get you to elevate your mind and your way of thinking. I studied this one guy, I can't think of his name, but he was a Dalai Lama. And I remember on his journey in America, he was coming over for a meeting. But also he wanted to put his building here, which was going to be essentially his new residence of home for his business. He told a guy, he said, when I envision things, they come true to me. Because that's the programming and the level of mental fortitude that he's created for himself. And that's what we all have to do. So his driver was taking him. He said, that's a good spot over there. Why don't you put your place of business over there? He said, I can't look at it right now. I have a lot on my plate. So he closed his eyes. But he said the thought was so intriguing that he really wanted to see. So he took a peek. He opened his eyes. And when he opened his eyes, he said within the matter of 3 months, people reached out to him in order to build that construct that he wanted, that construction site. So why am I mentioning this? I'm mentioning this because we all too can be like that. It's like Christ turning water into wine. He turned water into wine because what you're talking about is metaphoric, bringing the material into, or bringing the non-material into material, the unseen into the 3D realm, into physicality. That's what you're bringing in with the frequency and the mindset to accomplish your goals. I think that even with making this podcast or this show, I have to do some work on myself with my limiting beliefs. Even making this, speaking to you guys, it's resonating with me and it's making me think that eventually I'm going to have to go within, figure out these limiting beliefs that I have, these programs, and I'm going to have to take them out. And that goes for everybody that I'm conveying this message to. So enjoy the rest of your Monday. And you guys, let's unlearn and relearn.